our lesson 4 from the course Theory for Beginners. And today we're going to learn about rhythms. We already established what is a time signature, what is a bar. We already learned how to recognize different rhythms and notes on the staff. So now it is time to learn how to kind of put it all together. So I will teach you how to read different rhythms within one rhythmic pattern. I will not draw 5 lines because for rhythms we don't really need that. So I will just draw a treble clef, and for example I will write my rhythm in time signature 3/4. And if you haven't forgotten, I hope you haven't forgotten, 3/4 means that you have 3 beats in a bar. So what we can write here? We can write here a half note and our crochet, because it is already 3 beats. I need to close my bar. Then I can write 2 quavers. After, why not to add 4 semi-quavers in our rhythm, just to make it more interesting, and crochet as well. Then I can have 3 crochets, and for example half knot and rest, and I will close my bar using a double bar line. Okay, how we can clap or sing this pattern, because singing the pattern, it's something what I suggest you do every time when you start learning new piece. For example, instead of sharing your focus between recognizing notes and recognizing rhythm, I suggest you split them into 2. So first you clap and sing your pattern, just to make sure that you feel comfortable in singing it. And as a second part of your work, you can recognize notes, and you can actually try to link them together. I mean rhythms and notes, so you kind of fix them with each other. So just to remind you, a half note has syllable to, in my teaching at least. Crochet has name ta. There's this 2 tt, tilly tilly, ta. It's just easier to sing this way. Again, ta ta ta. You can write the syllable under your notes when you're just starting to learn the piece. It's gonna help you to feel the beat. And this is sh. Okay, so your half note will have 2 beats. Therefore, while I'm singing to, I will make 2 beats, and it will sound like this: to ta, ti ti tilly tilly ta, ta 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 to sh. One more time: to ta, ti ti tilly tilly ta, ta 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 to sh. Now I will try to do it more slow, so then it will be easier for you to follow what I'm doing. Make sure that you feel that you fit your 2 tt in 1 beat. Don't forget the 2 tt, they go for 1 beat, and for tilly tilly they go for 1 beat as well. That's why while you're making 1 beat, you need to fit in that 1 beat your 2 tt. So one more time and more slow: to ta ti ti. You see, I made 1 beat and I said 2 tt. So one more time: to ta ti ti tilly tilly ta. One more time: ti ti tilly tilly ta, ta 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 to sh. Now I would like to try to do similar task, however with time signature 4/4. So I will change here to 4/4. Of course, I will erase everything that I have here, because I will write new pattern. And it's, I won't be able to fit it just in 1 line, because obviously if my bar has 4 beats, I need to stretch it a little bit more. So I'm gonna need to write more notes. For example, what can I write? I can write ti ti ta do, ti 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 do. See, there's no space for me, so I'm writing. I'm gonna continue the second line, and make sure that when you continue, when you write in your pattern and you continue a second line, you still need to write a treble clef, and make sure that you do not write time signature, because we don't write time signature at the beginning of each line. So we're just writing at the beginning of your piece, and unless your time signature changes, so then you need to write new time signature. So ti ti ta do, ti 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 do, da ti ti, da ti ti do, ti 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 do. I don't know, today I'm not feeling like using a rest. Ti 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 ti. Okay, let's use one rest at the end here, and double bar line. Okay, so how this pattern will sound? The same thing, the same order with learning the pattern as we had in your previous pattern. So write the syllable. You will write it for a few times, and after you will just memorize it. It will turn into automaticity, and you there will be no need for you to write it. Ta ti ti do, ti ti tili tili dash. Okay, so one more time, two of them for one beat, two of them for one beat, two of them for one beat. This is 2 beat. You can also write under your notes just to help yourself at the beginning. So ta, ti ti 1, 2 is 2, ti ti 1, tili tili 1, ta is 1, and sh. It's also 1, but it's also your rest. Okay, let's see how this one will sound. Ti ti ta do, ti 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 do, da ti ti do, ti ti tili tili da. I kind of added some melody because that's something I always do. So if you didn't notice, I try to stress just slightly. I try to stress first beat, because as I mentioned earlier in my previous videos, it is important to stress first beat in each bar. We call them strong beats. It's kind of organizing your melody, and it's also helping to structurize it a little bit more. Yeah, so every beat at the beginning of your bar, first beat, it's always going to be strong beat. In some time signatures, as a trio over 4, third beat gonna be kind of more stronger than second one. For example, when we playing a valse or something, yeah, so we're singing da 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 da. So we're kind of stressing third beat as well, just to add some movement to the dance. Yeah, just because valse, it is a dance, but it's usually we're stressing only first beat. Yeah, so let's try to stress it more, and I will sing now more slow, and I will try to deliberately over exaggerate this strong beat, just to make sure that you can hear me doing so. So ti ti da do, ti 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 do, da ti ti do, ti ti tili tili dash. So it's kind of, it takes the shape of a piece actually. So one more time. Ti ti da do, ti 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 do, da ti ti do, ti ti tili tili dash. So I made it, I turned it into a little cute piece of music. So I hope that you understand this topic, and you can use also PDF sheets that I will submit together with this video, because I'm making sure that the selection of those exercises, the selection of songs that I include in those PDF supporting materials, they're actually helpful in your learning. So they're not very challenging, they're easy to grasp, and they're good material for practice reading the rhythm. So I also will include the link to my YouTube videos in case if you want to practice learning and singing those rhythms together with me one more time, just to make sure that you actually feel very fluent and confident singing them. Okay, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in my video number 5.